Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I am Mike B, and today I'm going to show you the perks of owning your own military surplus business and also having a PTR 91 or HKG3 variant or a C308 or set me, whatever you want to call it. So I ordered a bunch of magazines because a while ago in my shop at mikesmilitary.com I had like a German Bundeswehr, like pretty much 60s through 90s kind of harness setup available with the web belt with two G3 pouches, whether they be vinyl or the old school rubberized canvas. And then I'd fill the pouches up with magazines and have the suspenders and whatnot, and people loved that. Well, I've got more of those accessories coming, so I ordered a bunch of magazines, both steel and aluminum. And of course, some of the perks are I get to keep the unopened ones. So instead of just opening them up and then going out and using them, I'm going to actually make this into a video of kind of me unpackaging these and seeing the manufacturing marks, the dates, the conditions of these seemingly unused H&K G3 magazines. Now, it's interesting because several manufacturers actually made these magazines, and the steel ones kind of stopped being made, it seems, around 1963 or 4, because I've seen some data that late, but we'll see. We'll see the dates on these. I don't really have a preference between steel and aluminum for the H&K G3 or a set me or anything. They both work fine. The steel ones are a little bit heavier and they tend to rust, which is kind of actually a detractor, but they are harder to find. So that make it a little bit more collectible and cool. And they are steel, so you can drop them a lot more. But the aluminum ones are just fine. Anyway, I'll stop ranting about that. We're just gonna go from the top of the pile. I'll show you each magazine. We'll take a look at the markings, etc., kind of the way it's packaged. So this one's going to be a steel mag. I can feel it because of the weight. Just in plastic, no paper or anything. Got a little tape right there. So I'm going to grab a trusty pair of scissors. Open this up really quick. Kind of like Christmas, but for guns. Alright, so this is actually completely sealed. I thought this side would be open, but it's not. So we're going to go ahead and unseal this. Probably some air in there from a little hole or something, but nothing significant. So open that up. Get this. All right, the brand new steel magazine from 1962. See that date right there? It says 1 of 62, so January of 62. The markings are a little bit hard to see because of the finish on them. There we go. And that little star in there, in that circle, is Rheinmetall. It's a company that made a lot of magazines and gun parts, and I think they still do, for the Bundeswehr. So this is essentially, well, it is a brand new, unissued H&K G3 steel magazine, and 20 rounds of 7.6251. Take a look at the follower really quick. Got some slight rust on there, but nothing too drastic. Yeah, you can see that. It's not bad at all. Functions just fine. Awesome. That's going to be a really cool addition to the stack of G3 mags that I'm decided to keep. I guess once I get enough mags, I'm going to have to buy another G3 variant, maybe a set me or something. Awesome. So that's the first magazine. January of 1962, steel mag. I'll set that down there. God, get organized, Mike. What the hell are you doing? All right. So now I guess we'll just go to this guy. It's going to be an aluminum one, just judging by the weight. Let's take a look at the packaging really quick. It's in paper only. I'm sure it was in plastic at one point. Maybe it was going to be used, which never was. So we'll unwrap this. Brand new mag, as usual. So this one's going to be dated 12 of, come on, autofocus, don't do this to me. 12 of 65, which is pretty cool. It's also a Rheinmetall manufactured. So yeah, it seems that I was kind of correct. 63 to 64, they probably started phasing out the steel mags for cost of manufacturing and just the weight, because honestly, I know it's only a few ounces, but when you're talking about a full mag of 7.62 5.1 NATO, that's going to make a difference in the weight of the gun that you're carrying all day and the weight of the ammo pouches. So yeah, the aluminum mag is considerably lighter. Also, it flexes more. The steel mag doesn't flex. I mean, you got pros and cons for each one. It's personal preference at this point. One's not better than the other. One's not worse than the other. They both work. The aluminum ones were used for a lot longer. But all right, cool. So we got two Rheinmetall mags, 12 of 65 and 1 of 62. We'll go from over here. So, all right, this one's got both paper wrap, kind of craft paper wrap, and sealed in plastic. So this one will be interesting. Pretty sure this is a steel mag, judging from the weight. So get that tape cut. again, I'm gonna have to cut the plastic, just kind of showing you a little bag they come in. All right. The moment of truth. Wow, yep, another nice new steel magazine. Cool. So we've got another January of 1962 dated Rheinmetall steel magazine. It's pretty interesting. The same exact month, same exact year. Let me try to get the autofocus thing to not mess around as much. That would be great. No, I don't think I have any control over it anymore. The damage is done. Anyway, so yeah, January 1962, Rheinmetall. It says G3 on it, so you know which rifle it's for. But yeah, another great condition steel magazine. Now I will move on to this one, which is also going to be a steel mag. Okay, we're back. So the autofocus should be on. I was kind of messing with it before, being impatient. So we've got this, what's going to be a steel magazine because of the weight. And it's plastic that's open, and it's wrapped in paper. So without further ado, this one's got a little bit more kind of crud on it, but not really bad. Wow, this finish is so damn thick on here. Geez, I'm trying to see if I can get that in there. G3, it's an H&K. You can see that barely HK. 1 of 61. So this is the oldest steel mag that came in this batch so far. I've got a couple in my collection that are from like 1959 and 60, which is really interesting. But I'll try to get up here and make sure it focuses. Yeah, you can barely see the G3 HK. It's got a little bit of crud on it, like I said, but nothing too big. No rust, it looks like. It's still in unissued condition, and the finish on this thing is super thick, so it'll be fun. It'll take a long time for that to wear down. All right, move on to an aluminum mag. We've done enough steel for right now. So this one's just sealed up with 100-mile-an-hour tape, it looks like. I don't know if that was done at a later date or just how they did it at the factory. Who knows, but we're gonna break it open and see. Ooh, we got a wicked web of tapery going on here. Okey-dokey. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, so it's the same as the other bags. It's taped the long way. Why are you so difficult? Ooh, very sticky. Very old 100-mile-an-hour tape. I mean, I could just destroy the whole bag, but oh, it's open at the top. So I want to destroy the whole bag. Get all that struggling for nothing. All right, mint condition, aluminum magazine. It's going to be dated 3 of 64. It's another pretty early aluminum one. Rheinmetall manufacturer. So 4 out of 5 of these so far have been Rheinmetall. I mean, there really isn't any difference in the quality, but it's just the manufacturer personal preference for those HK fanboys that are complete nuts. They're going to want the HK marked ones, but Rheinmetall ones and the FMP Portuguese ones work just fine. So, but these are going to be from Germany. Again, plastic wrapped in paper, steel mag. This one's pretty scuffed up, actually. Look at that, the plastic bag is open. There's a little bit of rust on it. Well, actually, it's a decent amount. Almost pitted, but not really. No rust on the follower. That's a really good sign. Let's see if we can see the damn markings. Yep. So G3 HK 3 is, or 5 is 62. So it's a nice other H&K steel mag, but got a little bit of rust. I might actually send this one out because I'm kind of weird when it comes to being a perfectionist in the mags, even though I'm going to probably get them rusty anyway. But other than that, absolute mint condition. Follower's in good shape. So I might actually send this one out to some lucky person that buys one of those kind of harness sets from it in the future. Yeah, I suppose we can go with this one. A plastic one with the difficult 100-mile-an-hour tape. Maybe a steel mag. Okay. So Rheinmetall 3 of 62. A little bit of surface rust on here. This one isn't bad though. I'll probably end up sending this one out too, just because I've got enough of these damn mags. I actually like the aluminum brand new ones. They look more shiny and nice, but steel ones are, again, pretty damn cool. So yeah, another Rheinmetall steel. Now the final one that I got, I mean, there's a few more out there that are unissued, but I don't need to keep all these, so somebody's lucky will be getting new ones. Just in paper. Yep, this one's got a little bit of rust on it. Nice steel mag though. No rust on the follower. Functional. It's purely aesthetic. Rheinmetall 10-62. So there we have it. Let's see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8 magazines. I'm probably just gonna keep the 5. I might send the H&K one that's really nice out too. Some lucky fan. Who knows? Yeah, I really probably only keep these 4, even though I've already got so many of them. That's just stupid. I don't need to have that many. But anyway, whoops. It's gonna be noisy on the video. Sorry about that. Anyway, so there you have it. That's an H&K or just G3 mags. Look like, I don't know, look at that, 12.97. It must have been repacked at one point. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's just a scrap piece of paper. That's what they look like, brand new out of the package. Some of them are nice. Some of them are, you know, a little bit less than nice, like perfect. I mean, they're still definitely going to work and be great magazines and shit. You can just take some like emery cloth or something and wipe that off of there. Not a big deal. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Kind of something different. Kind of gonna do some more videos like this where it's just random military surplus stuff that you guys like to see. And yeah, it's kind of cool unwrapping stuff. It's like Christmas with guns. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. You know what to do. Consider supporting the channel. You can find a couple links to that in the description. Patreon's the main source of it. But yeah, other than that, you know what to do. All the subscribe, notification bell, etc., etc. I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next video.